Well, hello, and welcome in, coconuts. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna go ahead and take my glasses off because they just slide right on down my nose. I haven't been feeling like wearing my contacts lately, but I always forget when I color, I can't see. But we're good. I hope everyone's doing good. Special shout out to the YouTube community watching the replay. Okay, let's just pick up where we left off, shall we? Get right into it. I hope everyone's doing good. We made some great progress last night. And I'm just coming in with the same color we used as the base. This is Tea Rose by Coco. And I'm just kind of feeling out what I want to do here. Alright. Coming around. I hope everyone's having a great day. Ending off the evening on a relaxing note. Perhaps you're coloring as well. Hey, Coco bro. Welcome in. Hi, Tanisha. Alright. Looking pretty good. Mighty fine. I know I had to do her neck, so I might do that real quick while people are making their way in. Hey, I just got on actually. Maybe 2 minutes ago. Maybe. Probably pushing a minute and change. So you are not late. Hey, Mimi Brown. I'm just finishing up a little bit of the skin that we had to do on the neck. And we're moving out. Hey, welcome in, guys. Oh, I'm like, why is music so quiet? But I think it's switching songs. Today I did a whole lot of nothing. After last night, I woke up flabbergasted, okay? Flabbergasted. My flabber was fully gasted. I texted my editor early in the morning. I was like, hey, and we just chit-chatted and, saw all the support that came in last night. And it's very, very exciting. So I'm happy that I was able to share that moment with you guys. But it also made me just want to lay down somewhere. Thank you, Greenland. Love you too. So I didn't do too much today. But I did go and pick up, I had some stuff shipped to my parents' house. I have been waiting for these things forever, and I had to reorder it because I don't know if it got lost or what. But we have superlatives in the club, and I made these tote bags for the winners as a prize, and it was taking forever, but they're so cute. They are so cute. So I'll be able to ship those out tomorrow. Very exciting. To the winners. I'm gonna make those totes available, I think, in the shop. And it says, keep the flowers, buy me art supplies. And it has a rose icon on it, and then on the other side it's just like an outline, like almost like a coloring page of the same roses, and it has the Coco Michelle logo, and it's super cute. So I wasn't sure how I was gonna like them, and I bought 6 right off the bat, so I was a little nervous. But they came out perfect, so I'm happy about that. So my auntie texted me today, like, okay, Rockstar, I got my order, pre-ordered my units. I'm like, thank you. All right. Looking good. I might even like go over it a little bit sometimes. To blend out, I can go over it with a little marker with the Caran d'Ache colored pencils, and it will blend it out. Can't say this works on all colored pencils, but it definitely works on the Caran d'Ache colored pencils. Alrighty. Sure. I'm feeling pretty good about how this is looking thus far. I'm gonna go in and kind of deepen certain areas a little bit. I don't want to mess too much with the balance of everything, but I need like a little more definition in certain areas. Because while I am trying to convey like very, very pale skin, I don't want it to be void of dimension, because that is not accurate to what we see. So just add a little something. Highlights and shadows. Thank you guys. Alright. And just Blendiana. I like these bright highlights that we have here. I do want to add a little bit more depth down in this region of her face. So I'm going to go ahead, add like a little more dimension down here. So it feels just like a little bit flat. Bring it in just a little bit. Alright. The goat of coloring, thank you. I'm really happy with how this is turning out actually. I was a little bit nervous. So I have all my colors here. I'm gonna like swatch them out and post it in my Discord so that we have a record of what the winning color combo is. I use like multiple different brands and utensils, you already know, but so we can remember how we got here. So we can return here one day. What is some least expensive color pencils for beginners? I mean, least expensive is probably Crayola. You're not gonna get that good blend. I would say the least expensive that aren't like super difficult to work with would be Amazon Basic color pencils. And I have everything linked in my Amazon. All different price points and color sets, etc. Even if you just scope out what brands I like, all of that is there. Boom, boom, boom. Submitted homework for Coloring 101 was inspired with this ad freckles. Oh, I love that. Love that. I know I'm going to go through the homework tomorrow. I saw lots of submissions when I went in and checked earlier today. I was like, yes. I can't wait. All right. Just leaning back every once in a while, making sure I'm happy with how everything is sitting. It's kind of nice to come back the next day and take a look. So you have a little bit more separation. You can see it for what it truly is. Homework for the coloring class. The next coloring class is March 23rd. So all of that information will go out. If you already attended the class that just passed on Sunday, it's going to be the same class. So new classes are going to be added. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. You can always check. There's a classes tab now on my website. So if you want to grab a ticket for the March one, I would do so. Last time I checked, they were moving. I haven't even officially shared any content around it, and it's already, last time I checked, it was, I think 30% sold through already. So if you're interested, I would do it before I announce the open spots, which will likely be tomorrow. But if you are in the club, you do not need a ticket. If you are in the club, you do not need a ticket. All right. I'm actually really happy with this. Like these little highlights here and the shading. I'm a little bit geeked and gagged. Okay. So now, just bringing this purple back in, and this color is ultramarine violet. Just adding a little bit of that dimension into the iris. Thank you, Sarah. I love her. I do. So right now I'm using a mix of Prismacolor and Caran Dash brand pencils. And those are probably my two top choices. I want this to still have that kind of watercolor, sketchier effect. It feels very artistic to me. So I don't want to cover it all up. but just kind of help some of these colors transition, if that makes sense. Thank you, Shan. Okay, yeah, got your ticket. Thank you, Professor Coco. When I was younger, I wanted to be a teacher, and I've confirmed at some stage in my life, maybe when I'm older. Well, I have no choice for it to be when I'm older, but I mean, maybe when I'm a woman of a certain age, that will be what I do for a living, because I like it. I do. I can't even lie. I can't lie to y'all. So I'm excited to be offering more classes and just making that a part of my day-to-day responsibilities, thinking of how I can better explain things and what I can do to be a better professor, you know. So, no, PJ. I want to do a blue headscarf. I'm going to make these probably silver on top and like pearly iridescent down here. I think silver will look best on her skin so it doesn't compete with the tones. And I want it to be like a light, kind of shiny silver. So let me find a gray marker somewhere in this mix. All right, this is Neutral Gray number 2 by Coco. I'm gonna throw that in the upper part. Okay. And then come in with Neutral Gray 4 to add some shading. It's still a little bit wet, so it's gonna help us blend. Okay. And colored pencils. Do I even have like a neutral gray? Because this seems kind of like a French gray. And that's because it's called French gray number 10. Okay. This seems like a cool gray. Do I have a neutral gray handy? This may be a good one. This is called beige? Why? Interesting. You know, they just be naming it anything. They're like, you know what? Just call it beige. Just call it beige and throw it in there. They won't know the wiser. When I shoot a color pencil, it doesn't come out like that. A lot of it, I'm realizing from the first class that I did, a lot of the issues is just learning the fundamentals of how to use the materials you have and understanding what materials will work best for what you're trying to achieve. Because a lot of times you might not have the right materials, and then if you have the right materials, you might not know how to use them in a way that will get you the results without having to square up with your art supplies all the time, you know? But we spent a good chunk of time, probably the first hour, just learning how to lay color evenly, how to do a gradient, how to layer those supplies, like just understanding how to navigate the tools that you have makes a big difference. There was something else I was gonna say to y'all. What was it? I need to like write down what I need to come on here and talk to y'all about, because I never remember. I'm always lost. All right, let me see if I can find like a pearly reference. Sometimes I like to look at like a breakdown, like how to draw pearls, because I like when they break down the colors. I can swap out the colors, but I like to understand it like this. I like stuff like that, where I can be like, oh, I understand what's happening here. Like the shine is hitting up here, and this is the secondary bounce light that's hitting off of the whatever surface is on. And then it's creating that kind of separation of sections. So with her earring, we don't have that because it's not sitting on something. So I would probably want to do something more in this region. Ooh, it's a video. Cute, cute. But I don't want to like spend too much like energy on it, because it's a detail, it's not the main detail. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all of that. It ain't all of that. All right. I just Googled how to draw a pearl on, not Googled, I just searched how to draw a pearl on Pinterest, and it came right up. Oops. Okay. I just clicked something on here. Okay. PJ got muted. I saw that coming. All right. I want the pearls to be light. I don't want it to be too dark. I want it to be pearly in color. So they use like a very neutrally kind of color in the back. Do I have a color that will give me that look? Yeah, let's try cream. No, that's too yellow. I have a color called Cotton Pearl. That's kind of yellow too, but I can tone down the yellow. Always tone down the yellow. Oh, this is nice. The cherry white. We use that a little bit on our skin. So I'm going to use cherry white by Coco to just fill in this whole space. Okay. Then it seemed like there's like a warmer tone in the center. So I will kind of follow this shape. It's not quite the right color. Not quite the right color. But now we gotta do it twice. Now we gotta do it twice. Definitely not tea rose. I don't know what the right color is. And that's my issue. So I think I just need to make it like a little darker so then I can come on top of it, because that's what it seems like they're doing. Okay. And then they're highlighting and doing all that stuff on top. This is being done digitally, so in the tutorial that I'm looking at, so I'm gonna have to find my way back on my own, because I can't exactly do what they're doing, but I can do a Coco's version. Did I always know how to draw? I always had interest in drawing. I didn't necessarily have any real evidence that I was good at it until probably college. But yeah, it was always on my heart though. But some of those old drawings that I have, it didn't give. She always knew how to draw at all. This white is like not as like white. But it'll be good for what we needed to do. Okay. So I have, where is that actually? Did I put that somewhere? Oh, it's okay. My white, Ohuhu, or is this grabby? My grabby, this one is like really white, so I might let that dry down and come back to it. Okay, so while those elements kind of dry, we'll come back and add shine and stuff to that after. I'm gonna start picking out the color of the scarf. And I want it to be like a frosty blue. I have a color actually called frost blue. Let's see. Do I have backups of it though? Because what I don't want is to get caught out here. I don't want to get caught. Okay, I have a backup of frost blue. I think that's really just gonna like bring everything out. So I have one that's the the plus, the Supreme brush. And I saw this is on Ohuhu's website now. I don't know if it's on any other site. A lot of the big sets of everything is still sold out. I've been checking periodically, so Ohuhu, count your days. Count your days. I can't take it. Alright. I don't know if I'm doing a pattern or what my plan is once I fill in all of this, but for right now, all I know is blue. I might come back around and do a pattern on top, but right now, that ain't my business. Lord, this marker, these super tips, I don't know if I love them or I don't love them. I'm not sure. Like, you gotta work a little bit more consciously, I feel like. Spongy. Like, do I like that? Do I hate that? I don't know. It releases ink a lot slower, so I mean, maybe that Means you're only getting as much ink that you need. Yeah, it's definitely similar to Copics. It reminds me of that exact feeling. When I tried it, I was like, oh, definitely giving Copic. Because even with Copic, I don't like coloring like a large space with Copics because of that sponginess, you know? But it does give you like a very even distribution of color, you know? It's giving special ink flow technology, which we are familiar with, which we all know and love. Okay, scrub-a-dub-dub. Like, it's just not the same juiciness as a regular marker. But there's still ink in there. It's just different vibe. I don't like when the tips start looking light skin like that, but I do have a backup. Because this is a big area, you know. It's a big area. Scoot you over. So I will be writing with this marker until the wheels fall off. But I ain't super pressed. And if my backup needs a backup, then we have a problem. Well, not a problem. Then we have a creative opportunity to make it work, as Tim Gunn would say. And make it work we would. Luckily it's a light color, so we will be good. We could just have it kind of ombre into a darker color. And move on with our lives. Why does something smell really good all of a sudden? All of a sudden I smell like a whiff of perfume. It ain't this marker. God, don't sniff this marker close up. Wowzers. That went straight into the membrane. Straight to the dome. An angel visits. Ooh, I love that. Hey, girl. Come in, stay a while. Making our way down soon. I don't know how many more sections I'm gonna get out of this before I gotta switch. But I'm gonna get as much as I need to out. Alright, I'm gonna try and do this section with this marker before I switch. If I don't get it to the end, I don't get it to the end. That's fine, because I got another one on standby. Alright. we use our markers to the last drop. I said it like 50 times, but the whole thing I've been talking about is the fact that this marker is on its last leg, and I'm gonna use the backup when I need to. But I've learned, I've learned. There's still juice in it, though. There's still juice in it, though. I think I might be able to make it to the end. That's because I'm patient. As long as I can keep that ink flowing, I will. I will. This is so pretty on her skin. She is so pretty, and I have so many beautiful black girls in my DMs. I posted like a little work in progress shop in my IG story, and so many beautiful black girls with albinism were like, oh my gosh, the representation goes so crazy. I'm like, girl, I'm just happy y'all could tell it's a black woman with albinism and not a non-black woman, because that's what they were saying last time. They were saying it's not giving albino. So I'm glad I was able to do my thing. Okay. Is this the B00 color? That's the one I got. This is B03. I might be able to get another little section out of this. Listen, when I say I'm using it, y'all. Why play these games? Why play these games? All right. I did create this coloring page. I created this coloring book, actually. All right. Listen, if I could go all the way with this marker, I'm going to go all the way. We ain't got nowhere to be. We could take our time, okay? I will use every last drop, which looks like we're getting to that stage right about here. Give it a, when you're trying to get the last of the lotion out. Yeah, hit it with one of those. And then I'll just kind of switch sides when it starts getting light skin though. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the tip is getting a little bare. The absence of ink. Scrub-a-dub-dub. I saw another lady coloring the same Gemini pages you did, saying it was from her book. Gemini pages. I don't have any Gemini pages. What's that? You probably confusing me with John Quell. Was it John Quell? Yeah, I don't have a Zodiac book. I think you're confusing me with John Quell. She was saying it was from her book because it actually is. She's very, very talented. And she from NOLA. And she said, Marcus. Marcus. I got my Ohuhu Marcus. She is so funny. Oh, that squeak. Oh, that made my scalp itch. Oh, I didn't like that sound. If you start squeaking, look how much we got out of this. See, y'all trying to give up. Y'all must got money for a dozen eggs or something. It's hard out here, okay? We got to use all the ink. All the ink. Y'all talking about it's time for a backup. All this ink still in here. Crazy as hell. Y'all ain't never worked for nothing. You just gotta put your back into it. Look how much we got. All of this. All of that. You trying to tell me to switch. I'ma let the marker tell me when to switch. Y'all just relax. We just having a good time. Y'all ain't got nowhere to be. Because one thing about her Ohuhu, when she clocks out, she's very loud and she lets it be known. She lets it be very known. I'm done. You just gotta slow it down. Shoot, I mess around, I might sweep the whole thing. I might sweep the whole thing. This is my favorite blue marker, actually. Now I'm just invested and I just want to see how far I could go. How far can we go? And just in time because my honey clocked out in the middle of color. Oh no. I missed the first part of that story, Hannah, but I don't like to hear nothing clock out in the middle of the face. I don't want to hear that. That breaks my heart. Yes, you can buy individual markers from Ohuhu, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I've gone through probably 5 of this color. There was like a stage in my coloring where all the backgrounds were like this color. A lot of it was in volume 3 specifically, which I also have not seen. I haven't seen volume 3 or 4. They're lost. I don't know. I went on a hunt in the basement for them. Didn't see them. See, now we're getting to the point where it's really, you see how like it's literally like no ink in the tip. I think now we're there before it starts causing me problems. You did good, soldier. You did good. My name on Pinterest is just the same. It's Coco Illustrations. And I should pop right on up with my boards. Right. And thank you guys for the follows. If you're not following, please make sure you do so. And if you follow me on here, don't hesitate to follow me somewhere else because we don't know what's going on with this here app, okay? We don't know. All right. I'm gonna do a dark background behind her so everything really pops. This is looking very smooth and very delightful. And what's keeping it streak free is that I am not allowing the ink to dry before I come back and overlap. Once that ink is dry, you're going to get streaks. I'm keeping my pace consistent and I'm moving in similar length strokes the entire way around. It's gonna give us the most hope for a smooth finish. Together, or Jafar. This would be a little stacked for a hijab, but it's kind of like wraps into it. So at my sister-in-law's weddings I had, they call it a Jafar from Ivory Coast, on top of a hijab. So I had some of it wrapped around my neck, some of it on my head. And that was the inspiration for this picture. How do you reduce blue with brush tip? I have a problem. You want to use less pressure and move a little faster when you're closer to the lines. Because what's happening is you're releasing too much ink too close to the line and then it's gonna bleed. So if you are heavy-handed or you're moving really slow, then a little too much ink is going to disperse onto the page and then it will bleed. And it could also be the brand of markers, and it could also be the type of paper. So it could be a lot of things. So now this is where it gets a little tricky because we need to color in multiple directions at the same time to avoid streaking. So I'm just chasing where the ink is wet and moving around to try and beat the streak, beat the streak. Keep the edges of the ink wet before they start to cause problems for us. So I gotta work with a little more speed. I must make haste. Alright. We're making our way to the end of the struggle. Scooch it all over. That was intense toward the end. Whew. Because my little super she wouldn't have made that supreme brush, she would have had me out here sad. Alright. Let's see. Sit break, you right. I see. How you know how to do the shadows under the neck? Are you at how did I know to do it, or how did I do it? Like, are you asking how do I know where to place shadows? The markers are all linked in my bio. So it's a mix of a bunch of different markers, but everything is linked in my Amazon storefront. Thank you. I always place a shadow under the neck under the chin, because your chin naturally casts a shadow onto your neck. When you have a light source that's going either in front of you, slightly above you, to the side of you, there's usually always a shadow on the neck. You can look at reference pictures. I'm an artist by trade, so that's one of those things that I just always have as a rule. But looking at different pictures and understanding how light interacts with different shapes and forms, you'll get a better understanding of some of those ideas. Okay. Sure, she's looking good. So I'm gonna come in and layer a little bit more of my white to add some more shine here. And that blue surrounding her just like made her pop even more. So that's what I talk about when I say color theory and understanding how colors interact with each other, because when you put certain colors next to each other, it makes the whole picture look different, if that makes sense. So, but now I want to do a nice dark blue for the background. So I'm trying to figure out what that base is going to be. And then I'm going to do like a nice dark blue and then almost have some black, like a vignette almost. Sure. I don't know what color I want to do for her little shoulders yet. I'm not pressed about that at this point in time. So I want to go ahead and do the background though. Okay. So start up there, and I'm going to use my Olo, and I'm going to use it in the color Zenum. I'll start with this bottom section. So my live schedule is always in my bio. If there's any changes or anything, right now I will be back. I'll be on here for a little while, and then I'll be back on Thursday at 9:15. Denim, you say? I do. And this is a very nice midnight blue. I would not classify this as denim. Like, I would never look at this color and be like, name it denim. I know wrong with a dark wash jean. But when I think denim, this ain't the color I think. I think a classic Levi blue. So, just working my way out. Maybe I'll do some stars, like a dark starry night behind her. Yeah, it's definitely a navy blue. It's not anything I would say. Denim. Like if you told me, oh, do you want a denim colored marker? And you gave me this, I'd be like, girl, now you know damn well this ain't denim. Alright. But I really wanted the background to just kind of fade into the abyss. I want her to pop right off the page. I was considering even making it just straight up black in the back. But I decided when you have the opportunity to add color, choose color. So I'll deepen it and like make it kind of like a vignette. Cute. All right. Scooch y'all up. So pretty. I'm working on some new stickers. Do y'all want stickers on TikTok Shop or y'all don't care? I can just put it on my website, but I know some of y'all like the convenience of buying it on here. I'm trying to decide if it's worth my time. I have so many stickers and I never talk about anything else that we have. I actually need to stop doing that. Because if I get one more person who's like, oh my God, I wish you had journals. I'm like, damn. I'm not even telling the people what we got. I literally started as journals and greeting cards and stationery. I gotta remind the people. We color and we do all the other stuff too. Thank you, Tallulah. This marker is not giving ink flow technology, okay? It's giving watch your back, because this could go left. Certain books will be restocking this week, some will be restocking next week. This marker, don't test me. I do not have a backup of this. Do not test me. This is supposed to be the little tiny marker that's like 2 Ohuhus in one. And it's, I don't know. All right. It's not too bad, but I feel like I'm working kind of hard for what I'm getting. The work I'm putting in, I don't know if I'm getting a return on my investment. All right, let me scoot you over. You'll color the other half for me. Well, come on then. Let me clock out and take my lunch break. Come on with it. Gas delivery for tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. Whatever we do next, I gotta test out those Ohuhu colored pencils. Maybe we'll do a mini page of just colored pencils. They surely didn't send it to me for a review, which makes me think they didn't want somebody who gonna tell the truth. They didn't want a real player on the scene. So I gave them my little $50 and I bought it myself. Okay? And I'll tell the people. I'll tell the people what's tea. I would tell the people, cause why you didn't send it to Big Coco? You send me everything else that I didn't ask for. Why you didn't send them colored pencils? What's up? Something you're nervous about? The swatch was given toe-to-toe with Carisha for that one little swatch, okay? The color selection was given Amazon Basics, so they lost a little bit of ground in terms of competition on that ground. But the swatch was creamy, buttery, soft, juicy, blendiana. Like, I was like, wait, hold on now. Wait, hold on. I don't know. But the smell, that smell was something serious. I had to close it back up. I was trying to let it air out. Not in here. Not with me. So I gotta figure that out. And quickly. The smell was... And Emerald was talking about that when she got hers. I was like, you know, I'm a little nose blind at this point to my art supplies. Maybe I won't notice. I unwrapped them joints. I said, hold on now. Wait now. Wait a second. But maybe if you just take one out, maybe if you take it out of the tin, maybe it's like all been in there and now it's like concentrated scent. I'm gonna take one out and let it like sit out and see if it loses that quality. Cause I can't be in here ready to pass out. They didn't bother you that bad? Really? It bothered me real bad. And I was fully ready to get on here and be like, Emerald is dramatic. She said it smells, it's fine. I was perturbed. But I think it might be the packaging. Like, I'm not sure if it's the pencil or the packaging. All right, Olo, you gave us a flawless finish. You made it to the other side. Very pleased. And you still got some juice in you. Okay. I'll reserve my judgment for another day. Olo, you not out yet. You did have that one marker that clocked out, and I really like that color. I don't want to see skin tones clocking out that quick. You gonna get them, Mimi? I say, why not? And you're like a colored pencil first colorer, so I feel like it would be good to have in your arsenal. I do. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Do you find that other brands of markers work just as well as Copic? For coloring something like this, I actually prefer like a Ohuhu or Cali Art versus a Copic. Copics don't flow as nicely for large areas. Like the ink is just, you have to work a lot harder to get the ink to come out on the page. So I'd actually say for things like this, I wouldn't even spend money on Copic. I would definitely go with Ohuhu or Cali Art. Sippity dip break. All right. So this is where we are right now. I'm still trying to figure out what color I want to do for the shirt, but I think I'm gonna start shading a little bit on the scarf. Where's my mini book? Because we did this in the mini book. Do I even have it over here? Let me see what I did for the design of that one. Hold, please. I'm going to get my book. Here she is. I knew she couldn't be too far. So this is what we did when we colored her together last time. So I remember I did a different design and I came in and did this design instead. So I still don't know what design I want to do. So I'm just gonna shade first. I might have to do the design behind y'all back. I actually don't have a single idea in this noggin at this current time. But I am void of all ideas. Did you say you are in fashion design? I went to school for fashion design. I sure did. Alright, that might be a nice shading color. This is Robin's Egg Blue B050. And I'm going to come in and do the shading with that. And I'll decide the design when it's kind enough to find me. Because right now I'm looking for her. She not calling me back. Hello, girl. This marker is giving dust. My blues are tired, I see. I had to do some inventory. I do have multiple of this one though. I see 2 more over there, so I'm not too worried, but there's always something to worry about when you're coloring live from New York. It's Tuesday night. Okay. I'm just focused on trying to get around this head. That's too damn bad. Indeed. I mean, the tip is giving, you know, when it starts to do that. I don't know if it's picking up, but it's like a little bit light. It's usually not a good sign. To everyone, R.I.P. May your soul rest in peace. Trash. Okay, next. She looks juicy. Alright, let me try somewhere inconspicuous. Yeah. Much better. Okay. Much better. Okay, I know, Don, I would love all blue. Because one thing I'm going to do is blue and green a page to death. Every time. I love it. And I don't want want them electric greens, give me some sage, give me some olive, give me some jade, you know. Give me an emerald. I'll take an emerald. Don't be giving me all them grass greens, okay? Alright. This is where it gets a little tricky for me to not have my glasses on, because these lines are all blurring together for me, baby. But my glasses will slide straight off my flat nose onto this desk. If I'm trying to look down in color with them on, because I don't have nose grippies. You know, I have these kind. They don't grip the nose. They don't grip, so they be hanging on for dear life. My ears provide no stability. My nose is flat flapjack, okay? Can you buy the stick nose pegs? I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. It's only a problem for me when I'm trying to color, because I'm like looking straight down. But I also don't want dents on my nose. That's why I didn't get. I used to have glasses that had the adjustable thing, because they stay better on the bridge of your nose when you can adjust it. A VP at Luxottica, which is the company that owns LensCrafters, told me that she got feedback that a lot of African American customers need the nose things because they have a flatter bridge. I said, you know what? You might be onto something, okay? You might be onto something. But then again, fashion, okay? If it don't look right, I ain't getting it. And that's my problem. I'm gonna just have my glasses falling. That's my issue. That's my issue. If it ain't cute, I cannot compute. And those things were giving me dents in my nose. I'll take my glasses off and I still had like a little bit of darkness where the glasses were for like 2 days. I said, oh, hell no. No matter how I adjusted it, it was digging into my nose. Prescription coloring goggles. That's the only answer. Maybe I could tie a string around it, you know, tie these to my head. Or I could just wear my contacts like I usually do. I've been too lazy to put my contacts in the morning. I've been getting out the bed, pulling my bonnet off, and rolling with it. Like, okay, just grabbing the glasses and I'm good to go. I don't have time to be messing with these contacts. I'm a contact first girl, though. You know? Right, Z. That's my problem. I'm like, give me nonsense in the name of fashion. I'll choose nonsense every time. Every single time. Without hesitation. Won't even think about it twice. Contacts barely fit me, honestly. I made them fit. Just like when my body tried to make me lactose intolerant, I said, I will not allow it. Not here, not ever. You will endure this and you will learn from your consequences that I am in charge, okay, of what this body tolerates. And you will tolerate these contacts and dairy. So that was pretty much that. I've never accepted no. Okay. How my body telling me no? I'm in charge here. I'm in charge. Okay. I run things. I got an astigmatism in both eyes. That's why I can't, think or sneeze or cough too hard, because the contact will literally eject itself out of my eye. Like, don't be having me laugh too hard at nothing. Because next thing you know, I can only see out of my left eye. I'm in charge of the girls. Me, okay? Hustle and flow status. I'm in charge. That's right. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Ashley. What's crazy is, like, I really feel like I truly cannot see. And when I went to the doctor, I was like, I really, like, cannot see. Like, she was like, girl, you are, like, a half step away from readers. I'm like, what? She was like, yeah, negative 2.25, girl. We got readers at -2. Like, you're really not in bad shape. I'm like, bro, I can't see, though. I can't see. She was like, yeah, my daughter's a -9. -9? Bro, what? I'm -2.25 and -0.5 in one eye. My vision actually got better when I was pregnant, which was interesting. She said sometimes that can happen because everything in your body is swollen, including your eyeballs. And because my eyeballs were a little swollen, it was kind of reversing the effects of my astigmatism because my eye was more symmetrical and I could see better. I was like, oh, period. But once my body was unswole, yeah, it was done. It was done. Put the juice back in the contacts, thank you. Yeah, I'm only at 2.25. I'm not sharing my script. I can't see for real. I thought I couldn't see for real, and apparently I need to shut the head up. That's what I learned from her. That's what she was trying to say politely. Like, girl, go ahead and squint. Squint hard enough, you'll be able to see just fine, okay? I'll be asking questions though. I was like, oh, I'm going in with vintage blue, which is really like a denim color if you ask me. This is what they should have named denim. I'll be asking questions like, how come squinting makes it seem like I can see better? Like, why do we squint to see better? And she said the pressure on the eyeball again helps make that eye, because the symmetry in your eye is what helps it see best. So when you squeeze that eye down, you're applying that pressure, which is making it more rounded, and it helps you see just a little bit better. But she said it's mostly psychological. It ain't really helping you see. I said, oh. Yeah, because what happened was I felt like my vision was getting worse because everything was seeming like pretty blurry with my contacts in. But what was happening was I could see better and my contacts were blurring my vision because they were too strong. So that was interesting. So we reduced it down a little bit. And that was it. Have you ever done a picture with stretch marks? How to color stretch marks? I don't think I have. I don't think I've tried to color stretch marks before, have I? I think I did it digitally. I don't think I've ever colored in a coloring book stretch marks. So I'd have to test out how I would even do that. I used to adjust my eyes like binoculars and it worked. What? Like you would like go like this over your eyes? Or you would like, you talking about when you like kind of like blur your vision in and out? Because sometimes I do that. Like I defocus my eyes. Like I can blur my vision and then like bring it back into focus. Because sometimes I do that. Okay. Guys, I really don't have no ideas. Let's just start working on the back. Because that's where my thoughts are. I'm going to put all the colors I use for her skin in one spot so I can show the class. I used a lot though, so y'all already know how that go. Y'all already know. Because all of these pencils made an appearance in her skin. Plus a bunch of different markers. So you guys are gonna have to watch the playback, which is still, I'm still waiting for the playback to download. Did it download yet? Hell no. So childish. Hey. Okay. Is still on. Oh, it's moving now. Okay. Let me see if the music will still play while it's doing that. Okay. I used all these colors, like, for everyone who's wondering, how did you get the skin tone? Oh, just a few, just a few things, you know. But we made it. We did it. So I'm gonna put those over there. Yeah, my own skin don't have to worry about. Listen. I don't have any ideas. And I've come too far to mess this up. So I'm not gonna do it right now. Sorry, y'all. Let's play with my new color pencils instead. I don't want to start making decisions just so I can get it done. We've come too far. And she's way too stunning for me to start making decisions out of sleepiness. I ain't doing it. Let's see what Ohuhu's new stuff is talking about. How about that? Y'all okay with that? Not that this is really, you know, a group decision, but hopefully y'all are okay with that. Okay. The way y'all ask questions sometimes just make me giggle. Alright. So, I'm going to put all my albino colors in its own separate container. And then, I'm going to show you guys what I have. Ta-da! All right. Let me get something to swatch on. This is very smooth paper. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. So this is the Ohuhu new color pencils that just came out. And can y'all even see? Is this blurry? All right, so you know they have all the Hawaiian themes. I'm not even gonna try. Halawa. So you open it up. And that's why they have such a strong smell, is because they're oil based. Sheesh. When I open this up, like I feel like I'm smelling paint. It's 72 pack. Let's see. Light fast and waterproof. Okay. Richly saturated pigments, soft and thick lead, eco-friendly natural basswood, easily blending and coloring for artists. Easily blending. I know what you meant. All right, these pencils use ultra soft lead, so slight chipping during drawing is normal. If you encounter any issues after receiving the product, just feel free to contact us. They said don't be going on there blasting us on the internet. So it's 2 layers. W has a V sound in Hawaiian dialect. Oh. So let me read this again. Halava? Does that sound better? Okay. So we have 2 trays. The skin tone section is pretty much very skimpy. Yeah. They didn't really give any options for any of the skin tones, okay? It's April 8th. I can't tell like if you're a troll or not. I'm getting confused. But they didn't give us anything for the white girlies, for the brown girlies, for the black girlies. Like they didn't give us much of anything. It's very, and the colors aren't really going together either. So I'm very interested to see what we would be able to make work here. But let's do some swatches. I'm going to put this tray down over here. And let's see what it's given. Did they give it to us in order? It looks like they did. It looks like it's going in order this way, though. So it goes down in rows. All right, let's see. So Desert Yellow is first on deck. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Roll up my sleeves. And see what it's giving. So it is very soft. And I'm gonna try and do gradients in the boxes. So like, I mean, that's like a pale yellow. That's not really gonna give us much of anything, you know what I'm saying? Next up we have lemon yellow. L dot lemon. Okay. Because they have, I assume that's light lemon and then they have regular lemon. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yellows are not really going to give me like much excitement. Okay, now we talking. Here we go. As she got excited by the yellow. Okay. And I'm doing a gradient so that I could see how different pressure affects the color, because I don't use colors all harsh all at once, so I need to be able to see what the vibe is. Dark cadmium yellow. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. Next we have yellow brown. Okay. I think y'all mean orange. But yellow brown is cool. That's fine. So some of them are not as soft as others. Let me give it a little sharpen and see what it's giving. Because sometimes there's like a little coating and it can make it perform differently. Yeah, that helped. Okay. And like, I'm not really gonna get the context of like how well or how much I like them until I'm actually using them. Like a swatch is a swatch is a swatch, but when I'm in the thick of it, am I really gonna be able to get down? I was trying to use charcoal color pencils and nothing was happening. It was like the proper way to use them. Yeah, charcoal is different. Charcoal, you definitely have to have a little bit of technique to use those. But these are like, the one that I swatched, I don't remember what color it was, but it was a cool tone, was a lot softer than these ones. These feel like pretty normal color pencils. I will say the smell has stopped bothering me. So I think it's the packaging, because when I close this, the smell goes away. Even though I have some that are out, you know. Because that was having me tripping. So, oh, that's nice pigmentation. Okay. Maybe Febreze the box. Right. Right. I saw, where did Hannah's question go? Given the texture, how would you use them? I don't think I would use them differently than I normally do. The first swatch I did, I was like very impressed, but that was like one random swatch. Now I'm kind of like, they're probably very comparable to the Amazon ones. I don't think they are at any kind of, let's say, Prisma level, but I'm also like not using them within the context yet, so maybe they'll rise to the occasion. But they don't feel as blendiana as they did when I did it, the little single swatch. Maybe they're somewhere in between Amazon and Prisma. I feel like they blend better than Amazon. I won't even say that at this point that they're Amazon. I think they are better than Amazon, but it's not giving Prisma yet. So let me, like, this feels like very creamy. And also, like, this swatch paper, like, it might be the paper, I don't know. Because I just did a swatch on a random post-it. I was like, hold up now. Is Amazon oil-based? Amazon is not oil-based from my understanding. I hope these are in the right order because I have not been checking the names. I've just been swatching. Yeah, that's the right one. I think the yellows, these don't feel as good as these. These feel much better. And I know that certain colors are tricky, so that might be what's driving it to be a different vibe for different colors, because certain pigments just don't, they just don't blend as well, I've noticed, even in markers. So this color, I don't like how this feels. I don't like how this feels at all. Feels scratchy. Like, it feels like it's something on there. Y'all don't like the Amazon ones? I don't have any issues with the Amazon ones. See, this feels way creamier. This feels way creamier than that last one. I paid like $50 for it, and that was with shipping and tax and all that. I think it was like $51 with everything included or something. All right. See, and this one's like ready to fall off the bone. So each one like feels different. They each have their own texture to them. And I understand how that happens, and you know, you buy a more expensive colored pencil if you want them to formulate them down to each individual color to be, you know, the same quality. Ohuhu said we ain't got time for that. You get these 72 for $44. That's the best I could do. You gonna have to see what you like. Yeah, this one feels pretty good. A whole swatch chart. I felt overwhelmed by the last page that we were doing. I said, nah, I can't make any rash decisions. Okay. Lavender aroma. It's not giving lavender or aroma in my hand, but let's see. Yeah, no. It's giving bubblegum pink. And with no pressure, you get literally no pigment with this. It's patchy. Nah, this color is trash. This is giving rose art. Hell no. I don't like how that felt at all. And it's patchy when you use it lightly. I didn't like that color. That feel like a color pencil they give you at Chili's with the kids menu. Don't you ever come back here. Okay? Lavender aroma. Get. Whoa, I was not expecting this to be like highlighter pink. Wow, that's a very vibrant colored pencil. Very vibrant. Again, when you start to reduce the pressure up. Like, how would I get a nice even wash of this? Interesting. Oh my God, the black brown is a disgrace. A disgrace. This is light rose. All right, Miss Rose. Okay, you feel buttery. Okay, I'm enjoying you. Nice to meet you. All right, now the real test. It's like, what? Why does it in the middle want to skip out like that? But I like you. Light rose, you cute. You're not giving light rose, but that ain't my business. And I'm trying to give them a sharpen beforehand to, judge them in their best form first. Peach? I know you. They did not name this color peach. They did not name this color peach. Peach? Okay, let me make a PSA. If you ever come in contact with a peach this color, discard it immediately. Do not eat. Do not eat no peach you ever see this color. Ever. Now I know they're trolling me. Beautiful color though, and nice texture. No notes other than why the hell did y'all call this peach? This is probably one of my favorite ones. Nice blending, no patchiness. Lovely. But it ain't no peach. You say even the rose sour. It literally felt like I was coloring with a crayon. In a bad way. Okay. All right. Now, brilliant magenta. So y'all just don't know colors. That's what y'all are telling me, Ohuhu. That's what y'all are saying. And we knew this. We knew this. But I thought maybe for, the new product launch, maybe y'all would turn a new leaf, but we tried. That was also very lovely to use. That was a nice one. Listen, I love me a purple. I do a lot of purple in my work. I don't like purple in real life settings, which is interesting, but I like to color with purple. But you wouldn't see me doing purple things. Does that make sense? Outside, out and about. Okay, this is red violet, which is a color I normally love. It's a color that usually doesn't look quite like this, but this is a lovely pencil. Highly, highly enjoy this. That texture is scrumptious. Yeah, I like that. I like that. This next one, I could just already tell it's gonna be a mess. And I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Cymbidium. Is that a flower? Swatching is fun to watch. Good. I thought this was gonna be boring for y'all. I'm having a blast. And y'all know I already know what time it is because y'all don't like to let me know. Oh, okay. Ohuhu. Y'all gave us a little pigment on this light skin joint. And I love this color. I need a pastel. Like, yeah. Go ahead and give me 14 of these. This would be a perfect shade the eyeball color. Yup. Oh, that's cute. It's like a lavender gray. It's hard to get a pencil that color. That's hard. Yeah. No, I'm making it lighter. It's not the paper. I'm using less pressure because I want to see full coverage versus light coverage so I can see what the range of color is that I'm getting in. So now I'm going to come in with lavender. I can already tell this is a nice one too. So it seems like they figured it out for the purples. They got it together for the purples. No notes from here down. These two, not my fave. Not my fave at all. All right. Moving into the next column, we have fuchsia blue. Okay. I'm on the East Coast. Fuchsia blue. Oop. Feels great. Very pretty color. Very crumbly. That's okay. It's to be expected. They say, hey, just so you know, these will fall apart. These will fall apart. All right, dark violet up next. I'm wearing this sharper than down. Ooh, what? Not my sharpener got jammed. Scared me, girl. All right, dark violet. Now this is giving more of that blue tone than that fuchsia blue. But okay. Make it away down And if it's driving anyone nuts that I'm coloring outside of the lines, I'm so sorry. I simply cannot care at this point in time, but my condolences. Y'all should be impressed that I'm even swatching. I don't live like this. I live on the edge. Okay, blue violet. Okay, so we got fuchsia blue, dark violet, blue violet. Got it. All right. Already I'm trying to find the difference between the color above this and this one. Am I bugging right now, or are these colors very, very similar? I see the difference, but did I need both of these in one kit when we have 4 skin tones? Hell no. Hell no. And then And y'all jump straight to this blue, ice blue. Let's see, you know I love an icy blue. Don't let me down. Okay. This is a true icy blue. Usually they come out too gray. This is a true icy blue. Okay. Is this 72 colors? 3, 6, 8, 16. Oh, yeah, it is. Oops. It probably would lay really good on what I used today. I might have to dig that out. And this color, Seagull Blue, might work nicely on top. Let's see what it's giving. Yes. Oop. Yeah, that's, Now they can win me over if they can sweep this blue category. Because they did pretty good with those purples, okay? If they can sweep me in the purple, blue, green, and skin. Skin is of the utmost importance, you know? I didn't think I got shorted on colors. I wasn't sure if there was 2 swatch sheets. I said, are all of them going on this swatch sheet, or is there another swatch sheet? Because there's another whole rack of colors inside here, so I wasn't sure. All right, Deep Sky Blue. Another banger. This would be nice for denim, for the denim girls. Desi girl, this for you. For the denim girls, for the denim girls. Okay. Deep Sky Blue, you're cute. Oh, I threw the marker. I mean the pencil. All right. This one is... Is that a typo? Cerulean? Is it not usually cerulean with an N? Am I tripping? Cerulean. No? Interesting. It's a typo. They spelled it wrong on here and on the pencil. They said we just gotta go with it. Not me questioning everything I once knew. I was playing back Devil Wears Prada in my head like, I know Miranda said cerulean. There was no M in the room. Okay? This is very pretty. Very pretty. The blues are doing it, honey. The blues are doing it, honey. All right, next up we have Sea Blue. Exactly. Ohuhu has taught us one thing is they don't give a damn about these names. Ooh, this is very similar to cerulean. Again, another color we could have did without and got more browns or creams or something. Neutrals. I don't need this and cerulean. Cerulean. I don't need both of those. I don't need 2 of these and I don't need 2 of those. When they swatched this out, they didn't notice that. That's what I want to know. Or y'all was tired. Y'all said forget it. Just give it to them. That's why they didn't want to send it to Big Coco. They didn't want me pointing out all these issues, okay? All right, cobalt. Cobalt blue greenish. Oh, please give a single damn. Please give us one singular damn and we will be happy. Cobalt blue greenish. Anyway. Only for it to just truly be cobalt blue. You did not have to say greenish about nothing happening here. They said just put a little greenish on the end. It's a little greenish to me. Said colorblind Joe in the back. Y'all see that little greenish? Hell no. But he's the CEO's son, so they had to add it. That's what I think happened. Personally. That's what I think happened. And I bet you ultramarine is going to be very similar. Oh, no, actually. The color looks really dark. All right. Ultramarine. Your staple color in all sets. All right. Good job. I would consider this close enough. It's not quite ultramarine to me, but it ain't bad. It ain't bad. Okay. I'm happy. I'm happy with the blues that I got. Some colors that I don't have in other sets. That's valuable to me. So I'm happy with those. There's not enough blues. Like I would have liked to swap one of these out. Maybe cerulean. But I really like these colors because those will pair nicely with a marker. My favorite color is green. All right, so let's come in with Celadon. And we are going to hope this is creamy. It is. This is one of those colors that I probably will never use in anything. It's giving like Saved by the Bell. I don't really know how to explain that, but that's what I think of when I see that. It's like that 90s like weird kind of color. All right. You and your daughter love watching. Oh, thank you. To your daughter, I said, hey. Yeah, old Taco Bell. Yeah. Azure blue. I hope this is pretty. Oops, I knew that was too pointy. Ooh, it is. Now this I can stand behind. You cute, girl, you cute. And I swatched a color. I don't remember what color I swatched, but it was something like in this range. And these are reminding me of that feeling I had. Very creamy, like almost like pastels in this color range. All right, that's the last color of the first tray. We did that pretty fast. Yes, the color we see on the cups. That's probably what I'm thinking of, those cups. Y'all know the cups. I'm about to find it right now. Oh, but it's not actually the color that I was thinking. But this is the cup I'm thinking about. That cup. Jazz cup. The jazz cup. All right, so let's start our next colors. And, oh God, my nails are not gonna allow me to get this out gracefully, are they? Oh, don't cuss. Oh God, oh. I had a little chain reaction here. All right, I'm gonna try and use my thumbnail to leverage. Then I'm gonna get the pointer up under. Nice. Yes. Ooh. Uh-oh, we got a man loose. Get back in your spot. There's a lot of greens. And as someone who loves green, they didn't need all these damn greens. I'm in fact not good over here. I am not good over here, but now I am. Some of the colors got jumbled up, so I am gonna have to pay attention when I get to a certain section. All right, rich blue-green. Okay, rich, that's my type. That's my type. All right. Ooh. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Stunning. That is gorgeous. Gorgina. All right, now we're moving into a true yellow green. I hope this is creamy. It seems like they really care. Like, even if you look at the box, like, it's hella green. Like, hella blue-green vibes. So, the packaging... Ooh! Not my sharpener. Gobbled her up. The packaging is also giving Prismacolor dupe. So, there's that as well. It's like, damn, you stole Prismacolor's whole wave with this. Does the oil medium serve a purpose that other color pencils don't? The oil base is gonna make it softer, I assume. Oh, this one don't want to sharpen. It's gonna make the pigment softer, and it's going to make it hopefully more blendable because it's softer versus like a hard lead. So you're gonna get creamier transitions. You usually can't maintain that fine of a point, so that's why people usually have a mix of hard and soft lead for things that they want to get more finite details on versus more blended, soft, blown out kind of visual impact. So that's why they have different softness. Oil base is gonna be softer than some of the other kinds of lead. All right. Next, let's see, lettuce green. I don't like the color. I don't like this color. So let's see if I like it when I use it. Nope. And don't. I could find a place for it, but you won't see me running this thing down to a nub. Yeah, it's definitely this that smells like oil paint. The pencils themselves, if you get it like right up in the nostril, you might get a faint smell, but it's not anything serious. It's this. All right. So next we're gonna do Bermuda. Okay, Bermuda, let's see what you're giving, girl. Oh, see, I almost got caught up. This is where I got jumbled up. This is light green in my hand. Where's Bermuda? Here she go. I gotta pay attention. Almost caught me slipping. Yeah, it definitely is giving honeydew. All right, Bermuda. What are you giving? Okay, you know, it's not as tropical as I was anticipating. When you say something like Bermuda, I'm anticipating a certain level of tropical vibrancy. And you gave us seafoam, which is fine. But don't do that again. All right, now we go to light green. Light green. This looks like green. This don't look like light green to me. This just looks like green. It's like patchy. I don't like when it skips out like that. I don't like how this one feels at all. I didn't like that. Alright, next, peppermint. And that aligns with what's in my hand. Yes, that is correct. Alright, peppermint. Let's see what you got. Okay, giving us radioactive realness. You know, you might need this color one day, but I will not. I will not. All right. These should be on Amazon, I believe so. I got mine directly from Ohuhu because I was already on the site for something. Dark jade green. I don't consider this jade green, and I don't consider it dark. It's more emerald, more jewel tone, in my opinion. But pretty nonetheless. Nice blend. Nice blend. All right. Next up, we have foliage. Foliage green. Let's see what that's giving us. Oh. Okay, foliage. Pretty. That's a pretty green. I like you. We go together. That's my favorite green so far. All right, next up, round of applause for Sycamore. Pew, 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 pew. This has potential. I think this color is interesting. Have you considered making your own markers or pencils? I have not considered it in any real capacity just because I don't have the time, energy, resources, or even really desire at this point because I know how I am and I would want to throw myself into the project completely and not it be a side project, and I don't have the means to do that right now, but I will maybe one day if someone paid for it. I like this color. I think it would be a nice layering color. All right. Next, like there's just so many greens. All right, bamboo cyan. Let's see what Bamboo's giving us. Bamboo looks like she's gonna be cute. And is. Yeah, you're real cute, Bamboo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that color. Very cute. Am I a nail tech? What do you mean by nail tech question mark? All right. Earth green yellowish. Earth green yellowish. Ooh, you're cute. I love. It's kind of olivey. But now this color next to it looks like olive. Oh, and it's called Permanent Green Olive. Permanent. What? Permanent Green Olive. You couldn't just call it olive, girl. Why? Why? Oh, but it's cute. Oh, snap. It's supposed to tomorrow. This not like them other green olives you had in your life. This one permanent, okay? This one here to stay, okay? Like, girl, what is we talking about? All right, now we have moss green. We still have greens. We still have 2 more greens, bro. We still have 2 more. Moss green. This is a lot of green compared to the other colors. Stunning. Love it. Stunning. All right, this last green is called dark green. She looks cute. She looks promising. The formula on the greens was actually very nice. I enjoyed the greens. We're getting into skin tones next, and that's where this is do or die. Who's your nail tech? They're so cute. Her name's Katie. She works in a small town in upstate New York where I live. So she's not like a internet nail tech or anything. She just owns a shop in a local town. But her name's Katie. This is called and buttery. This is probably the best feeling green. And it's cute. But that blended really nicely. Really nicely. All right, y'all, let's get into the skit. I'm stressed. All right. They gave us literally the most disjointed range of colors. But I don't know if we can even like link them all together in one piece. So we have cinnamon first up. Blending nice, feels great. This is a pretty, very pretty color. I could see myself using this often. Definitely could see myself using that. That's real cute. Then they gave us this grayish color called Tan. It looks very gray and like drab to me, but let's see what it gives on the swatch. I didn't even go all the way to the end. Okay, it's a little bit more warmth to it than I expected, but it ain't much tan to the tan. It's more like wheat, oat. Okay. Now we have dark brown ochre. Okay, we love the ochre moment, so let's see. Please. Okay, that's a nice chocolatey color, and the blend is smooth. Cute. I could see this to shade on top of potato brown for some deeper shadows on there. Okay. Now the issue is I could not use these three together. Like there's no connection here. But if you're gonna give us limited complexions, then you need to like make them coordinate at the very least. Like at least make it so you can kind of mix and match and make something happen. But the best would probably, this is dark brown. Dark brown ochre and dark brown could probably go together a little bit. But this is like the same value. It's like it's not darker or lighter than this. So I couldn't use it on top to really get any impact. It would just be making it muddy. It wouldn't look like a true shadow. It just look smudgy and muddy. So dud. And it's kind of patchy on that one. A blended family for sure. Next up we have Bistre. Bistre? Girl, B-I-S-T-R-E. Let's see. Oh, this is like olive undertone. I cannot use any of these together for anything. Maybe if I was drawing a tree trunk, perhaps. But I really, whatever points they accumulated along the way are dwindling quickly as I go through these final skin tones. Van Dyke Brown. It's just very grayish, very ashy. What are we supposed to do with this? Like, what are we supposed to do with this? Just look it up. It's pronounced like Bister. Got it. We can't really make anything work with that. Oh, there's nothing we could do with these skin tones together. We would have to call in your competitors to supplement. Is that what you want? That's the only thing you're giving us. Light blush. Oh. You should be light blush. Light blush. I think they brought the light but forgot the blush. Oh, wow. Okay. It's a good color. I could use it for something. But definitely not blush. Definitely not blush. I could blend out a highlight or something with that. I can make that work. Next we have Beauty Bush. Are you trolling me? Beauty Bush? Oh, you care to explain what the hell you mean by Beauty Bush? What did you mean by that when you named it that? I would love to know. Beauty Bush. I don't know what color I would think of if he said Beauty Bush, but I can promise you it wouldn't be this. But this is a very pretty color. Beauty Bush. Okay. All right. You know, hey. Okay. I would like clarification. Now, light flash. Light flash. I almost said, well, at least they didn't name it Flash like Amazon. No, they named it Light Flash. Mind you, it's literally salmon. Are the white people not tired of your complexions being called flesh? I don't know. That I wouldn't let that slide if I were y'all. I wouldn't let these brands keep calling my complexion flesh. Stop. We don't want to say that word. We don't want to say flesh. It makes us upset. English rose. Okay. All right. Let's see. Right, it is giving raw chicken. It's giving meat. It's giving. It's. This looks like it's gonna be pretty. Yes. Very pretty. Very pretty, girl. Very pretty. Light flash at the beauty bush is diabolical. It ain't right. And it's not giving by accident. Okay. Next up is ivory. All right. Oops. Even though y'all probably can't see what's going on here, this is actually a pretty color. It would be nice for blending. Let me see how that blends on top of tan. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Next we have mongoose. Okay, purr. Mongoose. They sure did. They sure YSL. Oh God. This is very wheat-ish as well. It's almost midnight. Y'all think y'all slick. You're cutting into my reading time. I'm trying to finish up my book. I only can read for like 30 minutes a day though. At this point, because I just got so many things I'm doing. But I'm trying to finish The Seven Husbands because I had to take a break for the book club. But it's getting so crazy. I got to one page. What was it? Last night or the night before? I said, oh, I almost woke up Mr. Coco. I said, sir, you know what she just said? So I'm gonna read a little bit of that as I drift into sleep tonight. Silverfish. Okay. Oh, this is a nice neutral gray. I was looking for a neutral gray. Here goes a neutral gray. It's not too blue, and it is not too warm. Me gusta. All right. Next we have pale brown gray. Y'all don't have to put 17 colors in the name, because I promise you this is just a warm gray, and that's all you had to say. This is giving a warm gray or a French gray. This is not really French gray. This is more of a French gray. Alright. Home stretch. We got warm gray. Warm gray. Alright, good night, Z. Okay, warm gray is warm grain. It's fine. Nothing to write home about. And then we have deep warm gray. Then Payne's gray, then black, gold, silver, and white. All right. Now this gray doesn't even seem as warm as the warm gray above it, but it's called deep warm gray. This is not that warm. That is not that warm. Coco, I'm interested to see what awesomeness you do to the background. I kept it simple. I don't know if I have awesomeness in me in that. I think hopefully I wake up with something on my mind, because I surely wasn't feeling it coming to me naturally when I was coloring. My mind went blank, so I would say remain hopeful, keep my creativity in your prayers, but also keep your expectations managed. Because as of right now, tumbleweeds. Tumbleweeds. All right. Black. Let's see what you got, girl. Let's see what you're giving us. Oh. Oh. Oh, you black as hell, girl. She said, Black History Month ain't over yet. And here I am. Well, go on in. That's black. That was like almost charcoal like texture. For real. Okay, oh, y'all did your big one. I'll be interested to see what the white does. All right, gold. I always have low expectations for metallics, so. Oh, actually, you giving us a little pigment. It's not gold, but it's gold enough. You can make some work with that. Okay. Thank you, Hannah. Amen. All right. Silver. Okay, silver's coming through too. And it actually has like a little sheen to it. Okay. And the piece de resistance, the white. All right. How will we know? I just know. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. Oh, hold on. Now, wait a second. That's a paint marker. Let me I have a lot. This is a lot. Let me find somewhere to swatch. Now, it's very creamy, but does it show up when she needs to? All right. She alright. She would be good for fading a color, but she not gonna give you highlight. This is with extreme pressure, and it just starts to crumble. She's okay. She ain't Mrs. Steel girl for sure. And that completes our Ohuhu color pencil. So I would say, I think overall, they're okay. You know, this is not a set that you get for the skin tones at all. This, I wouldn't even say could be your primary set. Like, this would have to be something you use to complement what you already have. Because I know I would have to supplement some colors to make a piece that I was happy with, you know? But I will actually start incorporating some of them into like active things that I'm working on so that I can get a better like judgment on if I like them or not. But right now, they're okay. I would give them right in the middle. Right in the middle. They're starting off neutral grounds. So we'll see how I feel about them when I actually use them. I feel like there will be certain colors that I'll reach for. Like, I like these greens in here, and I like some of these as blending colors. That black is serious. The ice blue, the seagull blue, like this whole section right there. There's colors that I would reach for. But the rest, you know? That's my rating, All right, guys. It is dang near midnight. So with that, I will see you on Thursday, 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. Follow me. Make sure you're locked in. I'll post our project that I wrapped up today. I'll post that tomorrow once I figure out how I want to finish it. So make sure you're following me everywhere. Make sure if you didn't see my Camille Rose campaign that went live on IG. Make sure you go check that out. Okay. Show me some love. Show my curls some love. And I'll see you on Thursday. Okay. I love you. Good night.